Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Good morning, afternoon, evening, and or night. Welcome to the stream. My name is Steampunk Fiend. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. If not, welcome to the Barkade. Let's hopefully have a nice time today as we relax and play. Or not play, we're going to actually just be drawing the entire day. So, I was getting a couple of things ready in the background so I could have a little bit of time here to get some things sketched out. So we're going to hop on over here. Ads are starting in about 5 minutes. We should be fine. Perfect. Awesome. Good to see you though, Flounder. Hope you're having a wonderful time. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm going to drink some Gatorade. It's not the best, but I will drink it. Ah, man. I haven't had Gatorade in years now. It tastes a little funky. That's what the heck is wrong with my Twitch? one of my little what do you call them, widgets in my OBS just had like a moment where it's now just a white box as if it's frozen, which is really weird. So hopefully it's okay, but it really doesn't look okay is what I'll say. But you know, it is what it is. Alrighty, let's get this done here. Indeed, it is very weird. But you know what? That's the way of the streamer. Sometimes things just don't work. Alrighty, pop that up in there, and I think we're ready to rock and roll. Okay. So, I have a little bit of stuff to do here, traditionally. So I'm going to work on some pencil sketches, get them kind of figured out in my brain, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll, I think. Mainly, I'm working on a couple different kind of like states for a character that I'm doing. And I got to realize that if I want to do... I've been working on doing some like reference studies, essentially. But the problem is I keep putting them on the wrong paper layer, so I can't actually do good reference studies, but it's okay. It's a little goofy, and it is what it is, but we can make it happen. I'm going to actually pull these references up, because I think I have them terribly. Yeah. Do I have this saved on my hard drive? I think I do. I do. Alrighty. As well, ads are probably gonna happen before I hop onto digital, but don't worry, it's gonna be like 30 seconds of ads, and you guys will be back before you know it. Okay, let me also put this over here on YouTube so that people know. Okay. Okay, I think everything's ready to rock and roll essentially here. So let me go and make sure to have my radio up and looking at it. And then I'm going to draw these little sketches here for a little while. Go from there. pull up this reference here so I have it available to me. So I'm basing it off this guy's head tilt. Alrighty. Up we have a very kind of like 45-degree angle built here. Up right. Not a lot of neck is visible, but that's okay. From here. And then I gotta draw my hair, of course, because that's important. Was this a Frogger? Yeah, this is a... Oh no, this is Pictionary. It felt like a Frogger song in my brain for a second. I was like, that's insane. Close up this. One of the hardest things about doing art is that it's a little bit of a balancing beam act in terms of like when you got to keep your references up kind of thing and how to do that. So that's always been a challenge for me. Cool. I suppose I'm kind of looking for... I'll have to think about whether or not I need to flip around these poses here for art reasons in order to make them look right perspective-wise, but second again. think before we hop into digital, I'm gonna take like a quick break to give my dogs their lunch. And then once I'm done with that, we'll be ready to rock and roll for real. One of the poses is kind of interesting because it's at a 45-degree angle, really. And that kind of messes with how I usually draw things. I usually draw like at 90 or 95, not 45. But I think it'll work, hopefully, in the end. We'll see how it looks when it's done. And, I mean, I also won't be taking it digital because I can always just tweak it. For that ear. That's a passable ear on my character. When I'm doing sketches, sometimes I have to deal with that and have to go for passive as opposed, or good enough as opposed to perfect. Listening to now Halo of the Sun from Silent Hill 2. Checks out why it's sounding a little weird. Very true, Sound. How you doing? Having a good Wednesday or Tuesday? Shit, it's Tuesday. Oh. The facial structure that's right, but it just looks really wrong proportion-wise. That's okay. Alrighty, that is all I need to do for that. So actually, kind of, it'll give me an idea of what I need to do later. Does he have one that actually is different? Actually, no. I don't think he does, actually. Huh. Alright, my reference doesn't have a thing I thought it did, but it, that's okay. I can work with that. I can always base it off my other one, which is what I'm gonna do pretty much anyways, so we'll make it work. For now, I'm gonna go take a quick moment. I'm gonna go get my dogs their food, and then I'll be right back. I'm just gonna leave you guys the music. I'll put a BRB little thing here on the screen here. Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back. Alrighty, dogs have been fed. I think we're good to go. Definitely fix up that other part there in digital, but I'll have to worry about that in a bit. Okay. Alrighty. I'm trying to... so one of the things about also doing art on my... I have a very small desk, so it's kind of a pain in the butt sometimes to adequately space out where I gotta put things and how I gotta make them work, so that's always a delight. I'll shut that off for now. Put that there. We're just gonna lock in for a little while. So I'm gonna start with this one, and then I like that pose that I gave myself on that one. No, it's not exactly right. Good start. That one's better than that one. That one's decent. That one's just weird. I have a couple other things that I wanted to try out, but I think those will be for later when I'm just taking my own personal time to do art kind of thing. Alright, let me put this here. That keeps it open. That should be fine. Alrighty, so we are going to completely get rid of everyone here. Actually, what if I did instead of BRB folder? My dog wants to have attention. He does this thing and I don't really know why he does it. I've thought of ideas. It is not always clear. It doesn't seem like he has even he knows what he wants when he tries to come and get my attention sometimes, but it's usually specifically when he's after done eating his food that he doesn't know what he wants. And so I'm just like, okay. So I have to kind of like try multiple things and see what he kind of wants, and usually just ends up in him sleeping, and yeah, which is fine, but he is really goofy sometimes. I did. Let's see how this little thing looks for me here. It's good enough for me. Alright, let's turn this off here. And we'll get to work on actual stuff here. Can I lock a timeline? I don't think I can. Yeah, okay, there we go. Let's do this here. So, let me grab my graphics pen here. It's a little big for what I need it to be. We're gonna do... So what I'm basing on here is... We're gonna do a little emote for Gillian Seed, who's a fun little character from a game I like, and I want to have this emote done before we play that on stream in October. So I'm trying to... I might need to pull up... I don't want to copy his face. I'm trying to think of I might need head shape is what I'm thinking of. So I might have to play around with that. Also, Twitch streamer? Oh god, I missed that. How did I miss that so long ago? That's why the Dory man was coming around. That makes sense now. God, I'm an idiot. Love it. Okay. So, we're going to have... I think I'm just going to wing it, and we'll go from there. We'll do a sketch layer, and then I'll do my actual lines. Dude has a very, like, oblong-shaped head. And all my cords are getting in my way, I realize. No. Really annoying. There we go. That should work, I think. Okay. Trying to figure out how I'm going to draw his hair too here in sketch form. He's got very almond-shaped eyes, I'll say. Not that long. Some baselines here. That's too big. Definitely probably like thicken up his like cheeks over here, make them a little more round. Get the shape I'm going for. I feel like I'm creeping, like not creeping, but creating the world's creepiest mask. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. Do 40 here, so I can erase a little bit more. One of the interesting things too, he's got a popped collar trench coat that he wears all the time. So we're gonna have to nail that kind of look here. He wears a nice little, well, I gotta get his neck kind of right here. There we go. It's a little thick for what I'm going for. That's better. Okay, there we go, like slant. This is, of course, covered up on either side of the fabric here, so it's going to come down kind of over here on his shoulder. Okay, I can work with that. And then I don't want to do this pencil-wise. I'm using that one. How does this one look? I gotta test different textures here for my pen for what I want. I think we're gonna go with that one, because this one looks a little weak. Weak sauce, if you ask me. Yeah, I think we'll go that one. Gotta definitely point his chin down a little more, I'm thinking, but it's the shape I'm looking for at least. When did I become a doggo? When I forgot to redeem Sound's little redeem back up there on in the chat. I have a redeem that basically turns me into a dog. Is 20 the size of thing that I want to use? Probably. That's too steep. Steve always got that dog in him, true. I can kind of work for what I need to be. Give me what you got from Double Dragon remix soundtrack? That's a weird name, but I love it. It's delightful. Oops. Get out of the groove. There we go. That'll work. Nah, I need that a little bit more pointy. I think it's better. So the important thing I want to do right now is I want to make sure I get this right as possible. Because this head shape is what I'm going to use for everything in the rest of this emote. This is a guideline. I should make those soft corners. Nah, kind of works. I just need to make this a little rounder over here. It's a decent enough head sculpt, I'll say. And then I'm gonna go for neck after here. Might leave some of the scrunkliness on this shirt here, actually. Really make it seem like it's a nice, like, tight dress shirt. Even though it's got its wrinkles, it's, like, still got depth to it kind of thing. Is I think what I'm going to go for here. And then we're going to do a quick little line this. Actually, what I might do is I might grab one of these ones here and turn it into the back half of the line there. Yeah, that kind of works. It's pretty good. Oops. Got a little shaky on that last part. And what I might do a little bit of a squimsh on the line there to get a little more depth. I'm gonna go. Hey Tiso, how you doing? Welcome in. What am I making? I'm making a new emote based on a game I like, with the intention to have it be a kind of a feature when we play the game in October. So I'm working on the soft design, right? Not the soft design, but I'm getting the line art in, based off of a quick little sketch I did just for a dirty position, or not dirty positioning, but a dirty kind of mock-up off of a reference I got. The shoulders. And then, so I have him staring forward in this one. I'll have to replicate that. And I think I got a better idea for facial expression I'm gonna go for here in a bit, so we'll work on that in a moment here. I gotta work on ears and hair. Rose got very just roundish ears, so I don't really need to put too much detail into these things here. We're gonna go like... There we go. And then you know what I might do? Actually, I might just copy this and paste it and we'll turn it around. The other ear. Thanks. I'm gonna like it more once I'm done with it, I think. But it's turning out better than I would have expected based on my little trashy sketch. Not really done any art projects lately. Hey, if you want to start one now's the perfect time. We got good music going. The vibes are pretty good. Feel free to take that time and create if you'd like to. I do have this actually really high up on his face. Hold on. Yeah, that's better. The hair is one of the things I'm least looking forward to here, but we'll see what we're gonna do. We've just been practicing anatomy. That's good, honestly. Keep that up. About a book about anatomy, I've improved a lot. Delightful. We'd love to hear it. I could probably benefit from doing that. I have a couple books I could reference if I wanted to better improve my anatomy. Haven't considered doing that in a while, though. I've honestly just been practicing by doing it, kind of thing. I don't know if that's just how I work or if that's if I could actually improve by doing studies and whatnot. Something I will find out probably in the future. Do another little thing here. Really wonky on that last edge there because I lost control of my pen through one of the grooves I have on my tablet. Let me actually go just like really simplified on this line. Do this. Werner. And then we'll go for a lean curve here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and go for one continuous line to back behind the ear here. And that almost, like, I kind of like my first line. Unfortunately, I decided to get rid of it there. But, that's a decent line. I'll just clean it up here a little bit. I'm going to do a quick line width adjustment. Wish I could recommend the book to you, but there's no English version, only Dutch. No worries, homie. I got plenty that I got in my, I actually got a couple of, like, animation ones I can do, and even then, like, even if I'm studying animation, I can still learn anatomy and stuff from that book, so, I'm pretty set. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for thinking about me. Kind of like that. How's the hair looking now? It's pretty good. I like that. It's better than my rough-ass sketch I had there, but not perfect. Gonna go like one line there, and we'll do the other thicker line, kind of like that. We're gonna go for our eyebrows here, which are gonna be largely straight and then a little bit curved at the end here, kind of like that. Rose got some thin ass eyebrows. Top line done first. These are very almond shape eyes. Let's see what I can do here. I'm going to do the full circle if I can here. Whoops. I got the right angle on the eyes here, I don't think. Do I? Kinda? I mean, I gotta do, I mean, you know what I might do? I might just copy this one because I kind of like the shape of this other one here. probably have to tweak this dude's nose a little bit. I made it a little bit too long in shadow. You know what I'm actually going to do here? We're going to do just a little flat circle kind of thing here. That was better for me. Yeah, that'll start to get where I need to go for what I need to do. Okay. So, now the next part of this is the idea with this emote, and it's going to be really silly, is that we're going to draw a sniffing emote, because I'm silly and I think it's going to be a silly emote. So I'm going to do several layers, but one's where I copy the base head shape and then go from there kind of thing to draw on those. Alright, so I don't need this one anymore because I got what I'm going to probably use mostly for what we got here. I'm actually also going to make these a touch smaller, I think. I'm going to save the thing actually right now. Okay, so now that we have the head shape, this is going to be expression. I'm going to specifically copy just the head shape right now. Because what we're going to do is we're going to have our intermediary moments where, because he's getting closer, we're going to draw him bigger essentially. That's going to allow us to get rid of more of the, or have less in frame. With the ultimate idea of having kind of like the sniffa mode. Which is going to be so weird to draw. It's going to be great, I think. Did I put the thing I was thinking of? Yeah, I did. What was it done in here? I know a couple of these guys have. Small little indents, like a little line. Wow, it really depends on the lot on one. Okay. You can try and get it as in frame or as centered as possible. Then you should have copied everything and just like gone for a quick little style of adding on to everything, but it's fine now. Well, I'll figure it out. I wish there was an onion skin thing I could do with what's what I'm looking for? Folders. But I don't think there is really. It's not that I know of. Besides, I know there's one you can do in the animation folders, but it doesn't really work very well, I think, outside of that. So, I'm not holding my breath for that kind of thing. I mean, I can adjust transparency per layer, but like that's just annoying. Is kind of the thing. Because I'm like, I don't want to keep doing that per layer, but I've done that. I was thinking whether or not I could like simplify my workflow by not having to do that every single time, kind of thing. And maybe I will find out a solution one day. I don't want to do it. I think I might, you know what? We are gonna do the thing of, we're gonna grab the face as well here, because I want to adjust these on the fly. The mouth I can do with whatever, so I'll adjust that as need be kind of thing. Bro is now large and up in your face. I'll have to test this out once I'm done streaming this today and see if I actually like the way it comes together or not. Figure it out. I'm also gonna look up one reference of this if I can find one. I will be animating this because it's going to be a GIF by the time we're done. This is going to be an animated emote. It does, I'm just not going to be animating it yet until I need to do the keyframes later. Or the in-betweens, I should say. Because, actually, if I go into this thing here and I pull up the timeline, I do have onion skin on for my BR back thing that I got here. BR back, wow. Brain died there for a moment, so I have onion skin on this. We hop on down to this thing over. But I just don't need it on what I'm doing, when I'm drawing out all the individual keyframes kind of thing. On Pro. Alright, let's try like that here. Also, I want to think how I'm going to do the expression on this, bro. That doesn't look right. I mean, it kind of looks right for what I want it to be. Yeah, that'll work, probably. God, I'm kind of getting creeped out by the fact that I didn't give him ears when I decided to, enlarge his face here. So it's just like this blob, this blob head looking at me on my piece of, canvas here. Delightfully horrifying kind of thing. Alright, let me, look at this one here really quick. Oops. What are we listening to? Badass boss themes is what this is called? Interesting. Or, it's actually called something different, but the remix album is called Badass Boss Themes, which is just funny to me. I don't think I set this at the right angle. Hold on. I have no idea how this is gonna look here, but I gotta draw like the nose close up here. It's not gonna look like a lot, but gotta do it. Let me do this really quickly. I don't think I'm gonna need to draw the ears. Probably won't even need the mouth. Everything around here I will need, I think. I should probably also start increasing the line width size here to like 40, 50 maybe. So everything has an appropriate thickness now that it's closer up, kind of thing. It's gonna look a little wonk here, but I can make that work, I think. So, reference grab here. Nope. Actually, which one was I copying again? Or, like looking at, I should say. I might have to make this bigger because like the eyes being at the top of the frame kind of creeps me out a little bit. I won't lie. Okay, I need to make it look kind of right. It's not gonna be totally right for sure. What if I could do? Just remember animals, the eyes on top of their head are ambush predators, just like Cookie Monster. Yeah, you know he sneaks up on those cookies. Up. Trying to get some references for the nose I kind of want to do. And why am I scrolling through nose references and all of a sudden there's just like Persona 5 ship art? Fuck. I guess they got noses in that game, so I don't know. I guess it fits, kind of. Oh, there go ads. Woof. Dang. Welcome back from ads, chat. You didn't miss much. I just unfortunately discovered some Persona 5 ship art as I was looking for references. It's a very unfortunate way to have my day go. I have to play around with this because I've always one of the things that I always don't like doing is noses up close. It's like even worse than me doing hands. Noses are just like weird to draw from different angles, in my opinion. So I'm trying to get it right as best as I can. What I might do is I might do like a little lip here. Yeah, that could work honestly. If I shrunk this a little bit here. It's gonna look so dumb. I'm so excited for this. Let me do a like a big ass line, you know? I think I could go bigger with that nose, honestly. Probably could. Let's try and make it bigger. Because the nose is about the width of space between your eyes, essentially. Just a little bit bigger, I'd say. So we can go a little bit bigger than this, I'd say. So we're actually going to duplicate this layer 2 here, and I'm going to hide that one a little bit, and then this one's going to be number 2 here. And the reason why I'm going to do a different layer here is because I wanted to actually make it look like it's sniffing here. So I'm going to have the nostrils expand pretty big for a good old whiff. And then we're also going to do the side walls, of course, we're going to increase those a little bit here. To really give the illusion of sniffer. It's a little funky, but I can make it work, I think. Oops. I kind of, not speed lines, but I kind of want to draw wind lines, essentially, like implying there's air going in. But what I might do is I might do some, like, subtle, like, white, like, little lines. Not, like, thick lines, but, like, I don't know. Like, maybe some, like, white trails going up into the nostril, I guess. To emphasize that there's, like, I don't know, particles, winds, like, the smell. I don't know how to describe it perfectly, but, That's the idea I'm going for, kind of thing. Let me go ahead and anime shock. That's kind of what I want to have there. Yeah, we'll do that one. I'm gonna go. Let me see what happens if I do this here. Yeah, I can make that probably work. I might need to make it bigger for exaggeration's sake. Alright, I'm actually going to duplicate our midpoint keyframe here. I'm actually going to rename this here to wind up. And the reason why I'm going to change this up is because I want to go for a different facial expression here. But we're going to start with the mouth, I think. Let me quickly... Just that here, we're going to do... What if I did like a 35 here? To emphasize the fact we're getting closer. Or not, we're not as close to the other one, but we're so close, kind of thing, to the player. Or to the character. Yeah, that kind of works. Maybe I'll go for like a, I don't know, 29. Okay. So now I'm going to go for, a very shocked face what I want to go for here. I'm actually gonna do a quick little like you look a little smoother as if it is zooming in and zooming out kind of thing. And then I really want to use a very specific expression from the game. So I'm going to take reference from this because I quite like the way it looks. It looks very goofy. We're going to change the structure of the eyebrows here. kind of works. I think I need to straighten out the nose a little bit to put him in a better position because it looks a little off-center. Love the expression. Good. I'm glad. I'm actually going to thicken up the eyebrows a bit, I think, here. Yeah, that's better. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take... I don't want to duplicate this, but I want to do a... grab of basically everything kind of thing. Actually, you know what I'll duplicate it here, but I'm going to hide this one here. So this is the final. And so the idea here is that I'm going to grab the parts and we're going to build off of them. I'm actually going to need to redo everything in 20 here as well. Because a lot of these aren't in 20 width, which is not the biggest problem, but it does need to be rectified. Okay, much better. And then we're going to simplify everything as best we can. Ah, this is a Katamari Damacy remix song. I love this. This is good. Let there be something. Welcome in, Yummy. How you doing? How's Wukong been treating you? Not done with it yet? Gotcha, gotcha. Glad it's been treating you well. There frames where what I'm looking for happen. Not really. So I gotta kind of like draw these in manually, kind of thing. So I know I've definitely seen it on Alex's perspective, and it's kind of one of the reasons I'm probably not gonna pick it up myself. But I've been having a good time. I had a good time watching it on Alex's stream. Yeah, I can leave the... I think I can leave it like that on that one. That one works like that. Do I need extra on that one? Probably, yeah. Okay. Let's do it here. Actually, if I do this one underneath it, kind of see where I need to put them. You're kidding me. The weather last night reached 125 degrees, dude. Is that even, like, possible on Earth to reach 125 degrees safely? I don't know. Alrighty, well. Last and most humid inducing heat near the end of the summer season, dude, that's insane. No wonder it was really hot for you, that makes sense. Humidity really cranks up the pain. Alright, is there anything else I need to add in these in-betweens before I go and do other stuff? I think this is what I'm fine with for now. That's always kind of rough in the inside house when you're like late at night and it's like 81 degrees. Yeah, that's not fun. Alright, well, we're gonna switch over to our other project here for now. I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out. Alright, so this one's gonna be kind of interesting. I might take a picture of my reference here and then I might bring that in and go from that, but I might just freehand it too. Let me see. Let's just see something here. I'm gonna hide my avatar for a moment here. Testing. It's very snappy. Okay. Just trying to think. So I have blinking ones I can work on. Okay. Cool. Sorry, I have to do 4 states total, and then I'm basically doing 8 frames total for what I need to do. Not gonna do very many expressions, I think, on the thing I'm working on here, but I think 8's a good number. The good thing is they'll be hopefully iterative off of each other, so I don't have to worry too much about how they're being built. The UK is baffled by how big and hot the USA is. I think a drive from Texas to California is... I think it's a 3-hour drive. No, that's not a 3-hour drive. That's like a 2-day drive kind of thing. Yeah, a lot of people forget how big America is, including myself sometimes, because, like, it's massive going from state to state. Going from one state up for me is like about a full day's journey if I want to be back in my home state by the end of the day. It's usually like 6 hours each way. It's like a 12-hour journey. You have like 4 hours to like hang out with people. You want to go visit people, so it's a lot of work to travel by car. It's a lot faster to just go by plane or by train or something. Trains take a while too, but like they're usually more luxury and comfortable than a car is. Being in a car for days on end to travel somewhere is painful, especially in the summer heat that we had, so would not recommend that. Alright, let's freehand this as best we can here. There we go. That's not a good circle. That's a circle I can work with. It's not an ideal circle, but I'll make it work. simplify this more? Nope, I can't. So long. Let me look at this here a little better. Head's tilted, but not really the body, so I can kind of go a little bit of a curved neck here. I think I'm going to want to adjust everything here, though. Circle I could work with. It's just kind of annoying because I didn't want this many points to fiddle around with on the circle, so I'm kind of having to freehand the points that I do and don't want right now. I'll lower that a little bit because I always find the ones with lyrics a little bit more distracting. So I need to do... What I think I'm gonna do is I might... yeah, I can make this work, I think. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and get the neck in the right position that I need to be in. But then I'm gonna like change the head around a little bit so that it's in a better angle. So we'll see how this works here. help. My deltoid is giving me problems. Can't get the damn thing to look right, but I might have to tweak it by hand afterwards. Ooh. It sounds like a horrible idea, Yummy. It really does. That sounds like a horrible idea, bro. Jesus, dude. Let's see if I can actually do a quick bit of, a little bit of, free transform on this here. That's not what I'm looking for. I can do this, I think. Kind of like that. Kind of what I'm looking to do here. I know from experience it works way too well. See, when you say it works way too well, that doesn't inspire me with confidence, you know? Here's an even better tip. Simply drink a whole cup of salt. I'm not anybody's doctor, but don't do that. Yeah, I can make the neck work like I need to on this. Okay. Well, call me cured of meat. Yeah, drinking just a whole thing of salt like that. True. I think that's a better boost for me. See ya. Hey, thanks for being here, Gummy. Appreciate it. Have a fun time in Wukong. Actually, I'll leave that one on here. Alright, let's get the body worked out here into the shape I need it to be in. lot of extra lines or little points we don't need here. Get rid of those. Nice. Look at a reference I have for my ears. Been having a time of I've been enjoying trying to draw them a different way here. Just want to see if I can put that down. Just drawing. I mentioned because they're very floofy in the way person drew me. I'm just thinking I kind of like that. I'm not sure that I'm going to incorporate it fully, but I do want to try here. So okay, so first off, I should probably do that here. Pretty okay one. If I actually make this one the one that goes kind of like this. Yeah, let's work with that. Kind of like that, but I want this other one to be the one in the front, I think. There we go. this is looking a little funky. Okay. Alright, let's work on the ear. Let's see if I can make this work here with a couple little, it's like flyaway fur. I think I could, honestly. Okay, and work on the other ear. gonna mess this one up a little bit because it's at a wrong angle, I think. You know what? I might be able to draw just barely like a little bit here underneath my hair. Kind of next to my little cheek here, I think. Yeah, we'll go like that. But I think I'm also going to change the angle of the little floof here. Make it seem not as quite as big, I think. I think it's going to be the idea that I gotta go with that. And then what if I do this a little bit whiter? Yeah, I think that still works. Alright. What a weird little intro to the song. I kind of like it. What's this for again? Oh, it's a head shape of the... What was that for, actually? No, that was the rest of the ear. I remember that. Is my head too small for my body? I can make my hair bigger is what I can do. It's not terrible, so I think I'm fine. wonder if it's also the fact that I have my head shape kind of still visible here. If I were to put a mask on and hide some of this, I wonder if it would look better. No, you know what? It's actually the problem, actually. It's the fact that I have my head's not curved enough at the top to imply that I have like an actual skull back there. Let's fix that here. Welcome in, Kara. Why are you a stick? That doesn't make sense. Huh? Bring this in a little bit too here. We're back from ads over on Twitch. I want to be a stick. You know what? Fair enough, gamer. I think that looks better. Whoops. Let's save this right now here. It's going to be, what did I call this? That's what I called it. Okay, so I will still need a layer mask here. But this will help define the shape I need. There you go. No, you're a cooler gamer. Thanks. You know, I like to think I'm a little more warm-blooded than that, but that's a terrible joke anyways, so whatever. It was a pun I couldn't really make effectively, oh well. There was an attempt. Oh, right, this is the hair, not the ear. Ow. Just banging my fucking hand against my desk. Delightful. Oh, that's so much fun. Can't believe you said that and I'm a little more warm-blooded. I know, it's just a bad joke. You know what I might do actually here for my head sculpt? Nah, I can say that for when I'm actually moving on to the final coloring of this. I'll hold off on that. You actually need to, honestly. It's kind of looking a little funky here. That's better, I think. Here, what if I did... what if I tested this here? It's a little better, yeah. More lyric ones? Oh, dear lord. I don't want to listen to the ones with the lyrics. Those are annoying to me. Any backup songs here that I can play? But this one. But this one. That's a really sloppy line with... That's unfortunate. A really good one that I drew. Gotta kind of like wing the line, essentially. I gotta wing it. I think it's because I made my shoulders too wide, actually. That's a bit better. That's a nice little Zelda intermission there. And this one's ready to rock and roll again. Cool. actually gonna hide these little pieces of hair here, I think.
Before those two others were killed, the counselors weren't paying any attention. They were making love while that young boy drowned.
That is the wildest Friday the 13th clip I've ever heard in my life, dude. What the fuck? Jesus, alright. That's what we're starting off that song with, I guess. I really hope the fly I just saw was outside my room and not inside it, because I'd be really pissed if it was inside. Doesn't feel like how I would draw a tank top. That look wrong. It's because of that edge? What am I doing wrong? Why does this look off to me? This one's fine enough. It's because the way I had the shoulder position or something? That's probably it, honestly. Let's see if we can fix that then.
Two of my men pulled you out of the lake. We thought you were dead, too. Do you remember very much?
The boy. Is he dead, too?
Who?
The boy, Jason.
Jason?
In the lake. The one who attacked me. The one who pulled me underneath the water.
Ma'am, we didn't find any boy.
Then he's still there.
Wow, this one's going on for another minute? Jesus Christ. Friday the 13th, getting their money's worth out of this one, dude. You know, honestly, it's kind of weird. The way I drew the clothing just randomly for my test sketches. I was thinking I kind of look like I'm more wearing a bulletproof vest kind of thing, which I may lean into if this tank top doesn't like start coming together the way I want it to. We'll see. I'll look up more tank top references here. Well, we'll keep fiddling with it until we get it right, I guess. We'll have to see how it goes. I think it's kind of like this corner that's like kind of giving me some grief too. See if I start fiddling with it, if it comes out better. That's better. Kind of nice thing about tank tops is they just go straight down kind of thing, and you don't have to like worry a lot about them. Which is kind of nice. They're very not a form-fitting clothing unless you buy a size too small kind of thing. I'm gonna do like a little bit of a pinch here, essentially. I don't know. Okay, that's a... No, you know what? I'm gonna actually adjust this side of the tank top here a little bit. Actually, I'll do this here. Make it a little bigger. I don't know. I'm trying to find like the right thickness for the strap. We'll have to leave it at that for now. And then I'm also going to look up some reference screenshots if I can have some. Let's see. Who's wearing? A lot of these people aren't like wearing different kinds of fashion. I gotta kind of like look up different examples from the game to get ideas. I have ideas for some things I can kind of like do. Need like fashion. Think of like one specific area in the game to reference. And it's just a matter of finding it right now. Alright, this is the one I wanted to find. Too bad it's like, oh my god, it's a picture for ants right now. Holy crap. Oh, it's so tough, you know? One of the funny things is that they reference Contra in this game, so I was thinking maybe I could reference one of the Contra characters by taking examples from their clothing. There's an option, I could do that. Maybe I will, too. Who knows? It gives me an idea for something. Not getting a lot of ideas, unfortunately. Changing like little snippets here and there. Oh, you know what I was gonna look for? Actually, I have an idea. Hold on. Yeah. It was kind of the idea I had. The problem is, anything I would actually add that like adds to their character is like not very well easily seen. And you know what? But I have an idea. I can actually make this work. Yeah, I have a good idea. It's gonna be a little tricky because I don't actually usually do sketches based on weapons, but I'm gonna actually use fact that the character I'm basing has a shoulder holster, like a holster. I don't actually know how to describe those, but like one that like hangs off your body, not your shoulder. So I'm gonna compare off of that. It's an oh, weird. It gives me actually a better picture here. I can actually open up this image if I can. Oh yeah, that's like a detailed picture. Fuck yeah, that's what I need. Hell yeah. References for the win. And then hold on. Thank you for the uses button. Appreciate it. There, Ooh, that'll be perfect. Yeah, that'll work. Alrighty, so that'll be interesting to try and freehand draw, but we'll make it work. See how this works. I'm not very experienced in drawing these kinds of things, but I can make it work, I think. I'm gonna reduce the depth on my shoulder here, and then we're gonna change around the body, but I can make this work, I think. Also, welcome back from your nap, Aurelia. Fair enough. Actually, which one? Shoulder? Ooh, I'll just switch that around then. Hey, go sleep then. Go snooze. Okay, so now the difficulty begins with the fact that I gotta make my shoulder look like it's kind of perched out and like on my leg, essentially, if I was sitting down. So you gotta have a gap kind of thing. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna start with, I think, the gap in the armpit here. Go from there. Did I put that in the tank top there? I did. Whoops. I'm gonna scrap that whole line. I don't like that line very much. What I'm actually doing is I'm gonna see if I can clean this up a bit and then give it a little bit extra depth. Or like actually a little bit extra muscular detail. Alright, now we're gonna work on this thing here. So we're gonna kind of retain the bump of the deltoid. Really, since we're gonna be looking at it from an angle, we're going to shift most of these points to their right. And then angle them back in, kind of thing. So like we're gonna see the deltoid's gonna be like where my cursor's going, and then we gotta like shape it around that kind of thing. That was weird. Was that part of the music that I heard? Maybe. Weird. I think it's pretty good for what I need to be. I'm actually going to come in a little bit more with this, though. It's decent. Alright, so now that we have that, on top of the tank top, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the sling for the holster. I mean, that works what I need to be. I need this button instead. There we go. And then what I might actually try doing is I might actually move everything up a little bit here, so that it better fills the frame. So we're gonna lock everything and unlock it. I'm just gonna move everything around here. Actually, we're gonna do O. Can I move everything like this? Because let me try this here. So now this way I can actually have more depth with my tank top. This is the wildest Mario theme I've heard in a long time. Kinda dig it though. Oh, it's because the, this is hiding. I was like, what's happening over here? There we go. So I want the muscular depth here, and I want a pinch of more depth through the rest of the arm. And then got the deltoid coming down this way, and I have a little bit of the bump for the next part of the arm here, so we're just going to extend that down. Okay, and that's going to be my arm there. I think this one I can largely just keep going down the same way. If I tilt it a little bit, yeah, that should be fine. And then what this is going to allow me is it's actually going to allow me to have a little bit of the gun peeking out as like an actual item within frame, if that makes sense. So that's what we'll go with that. Alright, let's do the gun holster now. This is a very wide thing here, so we're going to draw... I might actually do is I might draw the tank top a little bit, or I might lower its opacity kind of thing so I can draw over it safely. See where my lines are going. And then I'm going to make it a little thicker if I can here. How do gun holsters work over the shoulder? Hold on. Let me look at a reference here. It's kind of like an over-the-strap design that'll, some will actually go... Huh. I think the one that I'm referencing goes to the side of the gun, I think, and attaches to the side of the fabric, or to the side of the leather, I think. Kind of hard to tell. So I'm going to go for that style, I think, here. We'll see how that works. Okay. Kind of like that, I think, is how I'm going to do it. And then we're going to have this part of the holster kind of mimic the shape, but we're going to have it taper pretty significantly towards the end here. One of the songs that has the potential to come up on the radio next is called Hostile But Cuddly, and I find that hilarious. And then... Oops. I think I'm going to do so. I'm going to draw like a side part of the fabric here to kind of like demonstrate that, yeah, this is like coming over and it's like the one that's taking, or it's the one that has like all the depth, if that makes sense. It doesn't really make sense in my brain, but it works. I know what I'm saying. And as long as I know what I'm saying, I can draw it, I hope. To a better line. Just want to kind of connect like here, I think. Get a little bit of depth there on the shoulder, and then I'd like to connect some of these lines together. It's gonna be a little tough to do that. Yeah, this one's connected up as a full line, which is okay. And then, so... kind of does need to be hanging down a little bit here. I might shift everything up again. Because really... let me look at my, my actual character model here. Because realistically, I think my character model hits the top of the frame too, and that's fine. Not really, actually. There's a pretty big gap at the top between it and at the border of the image there. So I don't know. Might leave it as is. I really want to get like the shape of the gun in there, kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see how I gotta get. I'm trying to see if I can get a picture of like the bottom of this gun, like where the bottom of the handle, the grip. That's what I'm looking for. So many people have designed it. So many people, and so many have like different references to different weapons, but none have a good reference of the bottom. I think I might just copy the one that was drawn in the other reference I have here, because I'm like, well, don't have a lot of our options, kind of thing. Oh well. I'll stop about Cuddly is what we're listening to right now. Fantastic. Ooh, Snatcher. Oh, I need Snatcher. I'm gonna have to listen to this one here, I think. Up next, we'll have to listen to that. I don't think it's gonna get pegged, but if it does, I'll be happy. Okay, let's see if we can get the pistol in here. So, we're basically going to be looking at, I think, just the grip. Mostly just the grip, I think. So, let me work at that here. And the grip is very, on the tablet, very circular. It's sticking out a fair bit, too. So we can move it a little bit forward and then get some more of the gun in there. The interesting thing about this pistol too is that it kind of has a very pronounced, like it's got a nice slope in that'll fit in the palm of your hand, but the hammer, what are they called? I don't know what those are called. Fuck. Yeah. That we're gonna snatcher one going. The part where the hammer slams back, or that you pull back for the safety, is very pronounced. It's like on a deagle kind of thing. So I'm probably gonna have to draw that as well. I'm not gonna be able to get a lot of it though here. It's like, it's such a tiny little piece that's gotta like fit in the corner here of like the character design. I don't know. I really want to move it up a bit more so I can just get like a hint more gun. So I think I'm gonna do that. It is my design and I'm the one drawing it, so I might as well. Alright, let's move it up a little more here. I'm having a good time. This is like this is a good song. Holy crap. This is a remix of a Snatcher song, and it's going hard in my brain. I love it. The tunes are hitting good. I'm gonna have to download this one later and jam out to it, kind of thing. Alright, depending if I like the next song coming up, I might actually just play the Snatcher intro, because I like that a lot. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just not gonna do it, though. I need to listen to some more Snatcher tunes, dude. It's gonna get me in the mood. Alrighty. This might get me bonked copyright-wise, but it's okay. What am I looking at? Weird. I think Google's trying to sell me on their Pixel by taking a picture on YouTube, which is dumb. Let's do I have a thing here that I can just click into? I don't think I do. Alright. Sega. Alright, we're gonna listen to the entire Snatcher intro because I just need that to vibe to for this part, kind of thing. I think you always have your holster on your off side so that you can pull it out with your main hand, kind of thing. Reach cross pull from your main hand. That seems right. In my brain, at least. I don't know. Ba-na-na-num. Ba-na-na-num. Bum. Ba-na-na-num. Bananum. Bananum.
June 6th, 1996. A mysterious explosion destroys the Chernobyl research facility near Moscow. Lucifer Alpha, a powerful biological weapon under secret development there,
Is released into the atmosphere,
creating a deadly biohazard. Carried by the trade winds, Lucifer Alpha spreads throughout Eastern Europe and Eurasia, destroying 80% of the populace. Half of the world's people die. The greatest biohazard in history later becomes known simply as
the catastrophe.
But at this time, who could have possibly imagined that the
Ultimate
ultimate
biohazard
wouldn't
would be
occur
for another half century.
50 years later, mankind faces its greatest crisis, the appearance of a mysterious android life form. Its purpose and origin are unknown. Is it a new form of weapon? Or perhaps an invasion from some other world? They appear during winter, killing humans and infiltrating society by taking the place of their victims. Employing an artificial skin, they can sweat
and deep bleed.
Part organic,
Part machine.
They're almost impossible to distinguish from those they kill. As they steal their victims' bodies in order to take their place, these mysterious invaders become known as
Snatchers. Do 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 do. I've listened to this a lot, and I know the sound effects to my heart, kind of thing. I'm gonna listen to this twice. I like it so much.
How was work? Everything okay?
Gillian, what
Is it? What's wrong?
Jamie,
I've become a junker.
junker.
A junker?
Gillian, but why?
Jamie, you know why. It's the only way we can regain our lost memories. Snatcher is the only word that keeps
Coming back.
every time we try to remember our past.
Too Sweet by Hoagie, right? Absolutely. Hell, I'm risking getting copy strike with this song we're listening to right now.
Something terrible hidden in our past.
I'm probably not gonna have the VOD up
It will destroy us.
on either Twitch or YouTube. But yeah, this is like this is pushing it. I can't hear you. Estimated age 32. Oh, 30. I at least think it's 32.
He and his wife
James here.
are taken into protective custody in the Siberian neutral
Zone
zone by the
17th
17th
Siberian Investigative Force.
Both Gillian and Jamie suffer from
Severe
severe
amnesia.
amnesia. Their memories of events prior to being picked up in Siberia lost
In a mysterious mental fog.
2 years ago, after a vain attempt to rebuild their marriage, Jamie and Gillian separate. Following extensive special military training, Gillian is ordered to report to Neo Kobe City as a junker, effective today.
I love this. I love the track, and I love the vibe of what this is from a game opening, and I don't want to spoil it too much because we're gonna see it eventually. But it's such a good vibe, dude, and I'm gonna listen to it again because I can't get enough of it. I love listening to this. I love listening to this so much. It's so good, dude.
June 6, 1996. A mysterious explosion destroys the Chernobyl research facility near Moscow. Lucifer Alpha, a powerful biological weapon under secret development there, is released into the atmosphere, creating a deadly biohazard. Carried by the trade winds, Lucifer Alpha spreads throughout Eastern Europe and Eurasia, destroying 80% of the populace. Half of the world's people die. The greatest biohazard in history later becomes known simply as
The catastrophe.
But at this time, who could have possibly imagined that the ultimate
Biohazard
biohazard wouldn't occur for another
Another
half
half
century?
century.
50 years later, mankind faces its greatest crisis. The appearance of a mysterious android life form. Its purpose and origin are unknown. Is it a new form of weapon? Or perhaps an invasion from some other world? They appear during winter, killing humans and infiltrating society by taking the place of their victims. Employing an artificial skin, they can sweat
and even bleed.
Part organic, part machine. They're almost impossible to distinguish from those they kill. As they steal their victims' bodies in order to take their place, these mysterious invaders become known as
Snatchers. You know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm actually gonna change how this looks there a little bit.
How was work? Everything okay?
Gillian,
What is it?
What's wrong?
Jamie, I've become a junker.
A junker?
Gillian,
Gillian, but
why?
Jamie, you know why. It's the only way we can regain our lost memories. Snatcher is the only word that keeps coming back every time we try to remember our pasts. I have to face them to find out why.
Yes, but I can sense that there is something terrible hidden in our past. And if we remember it, it will destroy us.
Jamie! I'm going now.
What? I can't hear you.
Gillian Seed, estimated age 31. 3 years ago, he and his wife Jamie Seed are taken into protective custody in the Siberian Neutral Zone by the 17th Siberian Investigative Force. Both Gillian and Jamie suffer from severe amnesia. Their memories of events prior to being picked up in Siberia lost in a mysterious mental fog. 2 years ago, after a vain attempt to rebuild their marriage, Jamie and Gillian separate. Following extensive special military training, Gillian is ordered to report to Neo Kobe City as a junker, effective today.
Bum bum. Alright, y'all, welcome back from ads. We're gonna listen to one more Snatcher song, and then we're going back to our regularly scheduled music enjoyment. I want to design this little thing. Bum bum. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-num. Alrighty, regularly scheduled music enjoyment, back at it again. Ouch, popped my arm, that hurt. Okay. The basic workings here of what I need to start with. That, because I don't need that. We're going to connect these together here if we can. That always is a little funky whenever you're using multiple straight segments. Sometimes it just doesn't work right. Okay, so I have an idea for what I want to do with this. It's going to require a lot of little finicky bits here, so let's see if I can actually successfully do it or not. So, we're going to do a kind of a video screen in this. I'm actually going to select everything and we're going to rotate it a little bit here. And then we're going to adjust these ones here too. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break here, and I'm gonna think about stuff while I go get my dogs their lunch. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. I'm gonna leave you guys here. I'm just gonna draw a little BRB thing here. Yeah, I'll see you guys in like 5 minutes at most. Alrighty, shut, I'm back. Let's do this. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick little, like kind of like an inset screen in this little part here. Okay, there's the screen that I need. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, instead of placing it where I thought I was originally, I'm going to do a set of little blinking lights on here. Actually change our size of pen here to 8. Have like a little switch next to it as well for fun, why not? As well as I'm gonna do like a save icon I think here too for fun. Actually look at a save icon. Let me look at a floppy disk here. I don't remember if they have a corner cut out of them or not. Do they? Some of them do, yeah. Okay, I have an idea then. Let's, I have to adjust these here, so we're gonna move everything here by... Actually, I'm just gonna add the body and the tank top, and we're gonna adjust things just like this. So let me do an 8 here. Wasn't it like Funky Kong or something? What is this song that just came on? What? Paper Boy? What? Huh? Alright, you know what? Whatever. 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 I asked too many questions. Slide this over to this here. And we'll have our save button next to it. Which I had almost right. I was not really doing it right. I think I'm gonna do this circle here too. There we go, that'll work. That'll work for my save icon. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna do this at 6. Why are these not connecting? Weird. Okay, you know what? I have a perfectly good circle over here that I can just copy. I can just shrink it down to make it fit. Okay. Perfect. There we go. I got it done. Make this actually we'll make this a momentary switch is what we'll do here. And actually let me do a yeah, we'll consider this a momentary switch as it's a but function kind of thing. Actually, I might actually just move everything over to the right a little bit here. Okay. We're making progress, chat. I'm liking the looks of things here. It's gonna be great. I'm happy about this. Ah. It's been a hell of a long day, though, I think. Honestly, I think it's time that we wrap it up, honestly. Now, let's go ahead and get ready to wrap it up. So, I want to thank you guys so much for being here, as long as you guys have been. We are going to raid into somebody here, and then I will see you guys back on Thursday. I'm not doing a stream tomorrow, but on Thursday we'll have a community day. We'll have a fun time with that, I hope. Oh, who do I want to send you guys over to? I don't know. People got lurking. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Hey, perfect timing. Thanks for being here, Tiso. Have a wonderful sleep. Hope to see you around on Thursday. On Friday we'll be doing worms, if not on like late Thursday. So stay tuned on Friday for worms, and I hope to see you then. So have a wonderful sleep. I'll see you when I next see you. Thanks for being here. All right. You know what? I don't think we're gonna listen to Mario Brothers. I think we're gonna listen to a lovely little bit of Snatcher here because I'm a little obsessed with that soundtrack. I gotta say. I've been taking over my brain a little bit, so we're gonna have a good time with it. And we're gonna send you guys over to, I think, Delphinium, who's playing Fields of Mystery out here. One night in Neo Kobe City. Pause it here really quick. Perfect. Alrighty, so Delphinium is, let's see if they're not hanging out there. Everybody's having a good time right now. Alrighty. See you tomorrow then. I'll see you Friday. I'll see you Friday because I'm not streaming tomorrow, but I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Have a wonderful time, Tiso. Alrighty. Okay, guys, we're gonna head on over to actually, did I have that? You didn't not? You know. Now. Okay. Let me get this ready for you guys here. So we're gonna read into Delphinium. Do not be fooled by the fact that their Twitch name is spelled crazy because their name was taken. We're gonna go say hi to them. I'm gonna get you guys your raid message here right away. There we go. If you guys are subbed up, feel free to grab that. I live in the future, remember? That is true. That's true, Tisa. I guess I will see you in your tomorrow then for Thursday. Alrighty. Well, guys, thank you guys so much for being here. We're gonna head on over. We're gonna say hello. And I gotta spell it right as I always never do. It's gonna be good. They're playing Fields of Mystery, a lovely little pixel art farming sim. It's like Stardew if it was even more 8-bit, and that was the wrong thing I wanted to hit. I wanted to hit that. There we go. Alright, I'll see you guys over there. Have a fun time. Stay safe. Enjoy yourselves. And I'll see you guys Thursday. Until then, remember, it's never goodbye. Just see y'all later. Have a wonderful raid, everybody. Bye-bye now.